Welcome back, YouTube, to another soccer/football prediction. It's your boy Freddy Da Silva. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe so you won't miss any of your favorite teams' predictions. All right. Today's prediction video will be for Friday, May 2nd. Happy Friday to y'all. I hope you guys have some good plans for the weekend. Hopefully make some money. Yes, sir. All right, I got 3 predictions for you guys, 3 games. Like always, we'll talk about the teams. I'll let you know if there's any injuries. We'll talk about the total, and then I'll give you my predictions. Now, I'm making this video before the games start on Thursday, so I don't have anything to report as of yet. One game will be for the English Premier League. One game will be for La Liga, and the last game will be for German Bundesliga. All right, let's get this show on the road. Manchester City going against Wolverhampton. Manchester City at home with 3 injured players and 2 questionable. Wolverhampton on the road with 3 injured players and 2 questionable. Total sitting at 3. Team total is sitting at 2.5 for Man City and 0.5 for Wolverhampton. I'm going to be honest with you. These 2 teams are not bad this season. They're actually pretty good. Obviously, Manchester City is the favorite team here. They are at home. They got that advantage. But Wolverhampton, their 5 most recent games, they have not taken an L. They haven't even tied. So it's going to be an interesting game. One of these 2 teams is either going to lose or have a tie. Now, Manchester City, their 5 most recent games, they got 4 wins and 1 tie. Between both of these 2 teams going at it, their 5 most recent games, Wolverhampton have only been able to beat Manchester City once. Now, the total sitting at 3, as far as these 2 teams going at it and it going over 3, it has only gone over once. After that, it's been at 3 and it has not gone over. So I'm going to say total points under, but I'm not surprised if this goes over. As far as Man City going over this 2.5, their 5 most recent games, they have not yet been able to go over this 2.5. So I don't see how they're going over this 2.5. Wolverhampton, as far as them allowing their opponents to go over 2.5, they have not yet allowed their opponents in their 5 most recent games to go over this 2.5. So I don't see how Man City is going to be able to pull this off, even though they have better players in the team, but I don't know. I don't see this going over 3, but I could be wrong. This could be a 3-1 game. Nonetheless, I see Wolverhampton covering this 0.5. Their 5 most recent games, they've covered this 0.5. And as far as these 2 teams going at it, Wolverhampton have covered this 0.5 3 out of their 5 most recent head-to-head. So I think as far as points, the best outcome here would be Wolverhampton to score this 0.5. Yeah, they might lose, but I still feel that they'll be able to cover this 0.5. As far as Man City allowing their opponents to score, they've allowed this 2 out of their 5 most recent games. So they're pretty good from allowing their opponents not to score, but regardless, I feel that Wolverhampton is good enough to score at least a goal here. So as far as points, give me Wolverhampton over 0.5. And as far as a win here, I'm going to say either Manchester City to win or a tie. All right, on to the next game. This is for La Liga. We have Rayo Vallecano versus Getafe. This is going to be the worst game of the day, to be honest with you. I feel like this is going to be a low-scoring game. I feel like this is going to be maybe 1-0 or 0-0. They have pulled this 0-0 actually 3 in their 5 most recent head-to-head between these 2 teams. Rayo Vallecano at home with 1 injured player, 1 player with a red card, and 1 questionable. Getafe on the road with 2 injured players and 1 player with a red card. Total sitting at 1.5. That is crazy. I have not yet seen total points at 1.5. I think since I started making prediction videos, which is just this year, but regardless, I have not seen this until right now. That is wild. It's either been at 2 or higher, but 1.5, that's crazy. Now, as far as them going over this 1.5, they actually have gone over 2 out of their 5 most recent head-to-head, but their 2 most recent, it did not go over. It was literally 0-0, both of those games both of those times. So yeah, I feel like this could be a 1-0 game. Getafe, as far as them covering this 0.5, their 5 most recent games, they've done this 3 out of their 5 most recent games. Their 2 most recent, they did not. They didn't make a goal. Rayo Vallecano, as far as them scoring a goal, or as far as them going over this 1.5, it's only gone over this 1.5 once in their 5 most recent games. So yes, I feel like this is going to be either a 0-0 or a 1-0 game. So I'm going to do total points under, or I'm going to do Rayo Vallecano under 1.5, because if they're at home, they got that advantage. Maybe they'll score a goal, but I don't know. Going under 1.5 is just way too risky, to be honest with you. I'm going to probably say Rayo Vallecano under 1.5, or probably won't even touch this game at all, to be honest with you. But as far as a win here, I'm going to say either Rayo Vallecano, because they are at home, they got that advantage, but I'm not surprised if this is a tie. I'm not surprised at all. These two teams going at it, they've tied 4 out of their 5 most recent games. 4 times they've tied, gone head to head. So that one time, Rayo Vallecano did end up winning 2-0. I don't know what to say in this one. I'm going to say a tie. If I was to bet on it, I would do a tie. And if I was to do points, I would do Rayo Vallecano under 1.5. But yeah, that one's a crazy one. All right. On to the next and final game. Heidenheim at home with 1 player with the red card. Bochum on the road with no injured players. Total sitting at 2.5. Heidenheim at 1.5 and Bochum at 0.5. Now, the 5 most recent games from Heidenheim, they got 2 wins and 3 L's. Bochum are yet to get a win. They got 4 L's and 1 tie. Between these two teams going at it, their 5 most recent games, Bochum have won 3 out of their 5 most recent games. 2 ties. So Heidenheim have not yet been able to beat Bochum. Bochum are literally at the bottom of the table, but it seems like they can cover this 0.5. They've covered this 4 out of their 5 most recent head-to-head. And as far as them covering this on their 5 most recent games, they've done this 3 out of their 5 most recent games. Heidenheim, as far as them covering this 1.5, they have not yet been able to cover this 0.5. I'm going to say total points under, or Bochum just to score a goal. I feel like they'll be able to cover this 0.5, even though they might not win. But yeah, I feel like this is going to be a tie game, or Bochum is going to win, just because they have been able to beat this team 3 out of their 5 most recent games. So give me Bochum to win or a tie. And as far as points, give me Bochum to cover this 0.5. But yeah, guys, that's going to wrap it up for today's video. I hope the information I gave you was good enough for you guys to make the right picks. I hope you guys end up winning. But most of all, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one. Deuces.